Hey, what's up? What's happening and what's going down? It is your boy, the Ruxman, coming at you guys live and direct today. Guys, guess what? We revisiting Bad Mojo to put some more finishing touches on them. So today, we're going to be taking a look at, boom, some more RGB equipment. I got the Corsair KG95 Platinum RGB keyboard. Check that out, guys. Check that out. We got some more Corsair HD 120 RGB fans. So we're going to put these in there, get some more RGB going on. We're going to doctor up the keyboard because I got to step up my game. So I got these Corsair gaming keycaps. I think they are called, let me take a quick look at them, MOBA FPS keycaps. So I'm gonna change those caps out, the whatever WASD, all that stuff. And last but not least, to take the RGB to the top level, we got the MM800 Polaris, or Polaris, however you pronounce it, Corsair gaming mouse pad. So guys, you know how we do. Let's jump right into this, y'all. Alright, so I guess this is going to turn into pretty much a big, massive Corsair unboxing, and then we'll put the finished result up at the end. Anyway, without further ado, change the angle, let's jump into it. Okay, so now we kind of got everything in frame. I think the keyboard is the coolest, so we'll start at this last. Let's put this off to the side. We don't really need to unbox keycaps because nothing's going to change with this outside of, you know, just the keys, but we will take this and put these on the keyboard. So when we unbox the keyboard, we'll put those caps on just to see how they look, see if it's worth our time. So let's put that off to the side. And nah, we don't need to. Yeah, I guess we will. Let's go. Let's get old Susan out for surgical precision. I'll show you what comes in the HD 120 RGB kit, and I'll do the normal things for you guys. Take a look at the box outside. It's letting you know it's coming with 3 fans and an actual kit, a little like fan hub that controls the colors and everything like that. So let's go ahead and dive right into it with surgical precision. We enter the patient. Let's go ahead and there we go. Let's put Sue off to the side here. Let's make sure she's covered. She can be quite dangerous if you don't keep an eye on her. All right, let's get in there and let's show the people who want to pick this up what comes in the box. So they give you this nice little convenient tab. You could just flip it up so you can easily snatch this gear out. So this is some stuff up. Looks like Susan's needed again. They got a little piece of tape there. We'll open that up. Surgical precision as always. Put Sue to the side. And as we open this up, we get the first look at some of the accessories. So let's put this off to the side here. And what we have is we have some screws for the fans. Those beautiful Corsair screws. Corsair makes some really nice fan screws, guys. If you guys have ever toyed around with their stuff, their fan screws, I'm biased. If I could only get Corsair fan screws, that's what I would use. I'm biased with those screws. Those are really nice. But the first thing that we got here is the little, what is this called? I guess it's, yeah, the HD lighting controller. So let me kind of unplug it from this other device so you guys can see it. So that's the HD lighting controller, and it has those different presets on there for speed. If you want to change the speed of how fast things are going, the color, or the mode. So mode, speed, and color, or however you see it on here, I can't really tell. But yeah, so that's the HD lighting controller. Now this right here functions as the hub for the fans. So you would plug each one of the fans are going to have 2 different connectors on it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. One end is going to go into this, and these are all numbered, as you can see, from 1 through 6. Let me put my hand behind that, see if you guys can see it a little better. But they're numbered 1 through 6. and you have to do them in the sequence. So fan 1, 2, 3, if you want it to go in a proper sequence, like go around and rotate, you want to make sure they're going in sequential order in order to get that happening. This is just a standard SATA connection. It says SATA power right on the back, or SATA power, you know, however you want to pronounce it. There you go. And you just connect the SATA power to this. But we've already hooked one of these guys up, so we don't necessarily need this connector right now. So I'm going to put this off to the side. It also has one other connector that's if you want to hook it up in there, and it's kind of like, I forgot how this works. There's a little toggle cable, but it's some type of toggle cable that comes inside there as well. So I'll put these off to the side, and I'll grab a fan so that you can see what I'm talking about with the fans. So we'll take a fan out, and you'll see each fan has two heads on it. So you have one head that's going to go right directly into this hub. So if you were putting it into let's say slot number 1, this part would go in there, and it clicks in place. Got a nice little audible click. And this is your regular fan header that you would use to connect to your motherboard or your fan hub that's inside of your computer. Really, really nice, really well thought out solution made by Corsair, but I wouldn't expect anything less. So next item on the menu, we're going to take a look at the Corsair Gaming MM800 RGB Polaris. So this is their RGB mouse pad. Really, really cool, really nice. I've never toyed around with anything like this. This is either going to be something just really cool or something that I never really use. So I'm interested to see how that turns out in the end. So let's dive into it. Let's find the entries. Now it's telling us some cool things over here on the back. So we got RGB lighting. We know that it's got some zero slipped rubberized base under the bottom so that it won't slide around. It's telling you that it's got a low friction micro texture surface with fast pixel precise tracking, so it's going to be really quick to move that mouse around and be tracked. And it also has a built-in USB pass-through so that you can hook your mouse up directly to the mouse pad. So really cool. And just to let you guys know, outside of this stuff, last Christmas, or I think it was a Christmas or so ago, I got the Corsair Scimitar mouse. So I've been waiting to plug this guy into there. So this will also go with the setup. So you'll see this, and this is RGB as well. So let's dive into this. Let's get Susan ready for the operation. Surgical precision as always. We'll enter the patient. There we go. We make the first incision. There's the second. Let's put Sue away. She's rather dangerous. I don't know where to put her. Oh man, I feel like I cheated you guys just by opening it right like that just now. But let me spin it around. Give you guys a chance to experience it. Boom. Now I know it doesn't look like much, but this thing looks really, really nice. Like, I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but man, let me get it out of the box for you. Hold on. Already I'm pretty impressed with it. It didn't take much. It did not take much. I did see one on display at the local Best Buy, but it's always a different experience when it's yours and it's in your home. So measurements for this are on the back, and I'll take a quick look because I looked at them earlier. I should have told you guys that so that you guys have an idea if this is going to fit on your desktop. So it's 13 by 7. I'm assuming that's from left to right, 13 by 7, and 10.2 deep, and it's saying 0.2 inches right here. So in terms of thickness, so really nice. Again, 13.7, 10.2, and 0.2 in terms of thickness. Really, really nice here. Let me see what else is in the box. I hear some stuff sliding around. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. It looks like we just got some Corsair instructions on how to use the MM800 and just a regular warranty guide, that type of jazz. I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. Let's take a look at this thing a little further. Throw that off to the side. Let's take a look at this rubberized backing, man. That's really, really nice. It feels nice too. I don't know if you guys are picking this up on camera, but that's really, really nice. Let's place it down here and undo all this stuff. Get all of that out of here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's really beautiful. So it's got these little shiny parts up here and then the matte part down here. It really isn't moving. It's moving this little table I got it on. It's got a lot of grip. So that's really nice. That's pretty cool to see that that's working out. So I can't wait to plug it in and show it to you guys. Let's move this off to the side. I'll put it to the back and we'll bring up what I believe may be the star of the show, the Corsair K95 RGB Platinum keyboard. Now the keyboard I use right now is a it's, what is it, the Counterlogic Gaming keyboard from, who makes it doesn't matter right now. I can't remember. Oh, it's a Razer Counterlogic Gaming keyboard. And I'm gonna still have that keyboard set up, but I'm gonna have this one set up in a new location, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But let's take a quick look at it. It's using cherry arm red switches on there. RGB, oh, nope, RGB brown, I'm sorry. So these are cherry MX brown switches. My correction, it's right there written on the box. And let's turn this around. Let's take a look at the back. We got some stuff, some tech specs and everything on the top. Too small to talk about. But let's see if it's anything pertinent on the back here. Not really too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and, where's Susan at when you need her? She's hiding from me. All right, I found Susan. Surgical precision, guys. You know how we do it. So we'll come in from this side over here. And this side, don't you hate it when your boxes are damaged? Like, I hate this type of stuff right here. I should have paid attention in the store. I don't know. I got OCD like that I get ticked off when my box is damaged. So let's get this open. Let's go ahead and put Susan away as usual. Safety first. And let's see if we can get it out of here without opening the other side. Yeah, it slides out of there really nicely. Really, really nice black box that it's in there. And oh, that's pretty cool. So you guys probably can't make it out on camera, but I'll try to see if I can capture it for you. It's got the Corsair logo right there on the box. Nice, really cool. Just makes it feel premium, makes you feel special because you paid decent money for it. It's not a inexpensive keyboard by any means. And let's throw that off to the side. Yeah, it's a pretty, let me see this, man. This is pretty cool right here. So let me see how they want me to get this out of here. So is it, all right, so it's got this little box that the cable is inside of. So let's take it out of there. Let's put this down. Let's get those cables out of there. Now, one thing you guys will notice as you're getting gaming keyboards and things like that, these gaming keyboards always come, or I shouldn't say always, because I've only got two. So, well, three. My wife, I bought her one as well. They always have two USB ports. And one is going to power the keyboard with the RGB. The other one is going to take care of that pass-through that the keyboard has on it for the USB. So let me go ahead and unplug, or not unplug, but open this guy up and take a better look at it. So man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm pretty excited about this keyboard. Oh, it's got such a really, really nice brushed aluminum look to it. Man, that looks really, really nice. I'm trying to get it up there for you guys so you guys can see it. Oh, that's really nice, dude. Buttons feel really nice. See, they've got those caps on there already, which I guess this is where these keys come in. So they kind of function sort of like these little G keys over here. And we'll see. We'll get them on there and we'll see how they look and see if they make sense. It's a little awkward that these are gray and the ones that come in the package are white, but who knows? Who knows? Let's see. But let's put that down for a second. Let's flip it over. Oh, all right. So that's pretty cool. So they've got little routing in the back of the keyboard so that you could route your wire, you know, directly through there. This is probably not going to fit this wire, so it's probably going to be for the mouse to come from underneath the keyboard and route into that USB port that's right there. So really, really nice, really thoughtful. I'm going to put this to the side because it looks like there's more things in the box, and I want to make sure we cover everything. So let's dig in here a little bit deeper. And we got another little box. Oh man, so I tell you what, so guys, you don't have to buy that little kit that I went out and purchased. See, now this is why these unboxings are important. Check that out. Let me pick that kit up off the floor real quick. So it looks like these are the exact same keys that I have in this kit, the Q, W, R, and D, E, F. Yep, so all of that's right there, and then you got your A, D, S, W as well. So if you don't be like me, don't buy this kit if you're getting the 95 Platinum keyboard because you have no use for it. So I'll give this to my wife. She actually uses a Corsair keyboard, and she'll benefit from having this. So this is not a total waste, but I'm glad this came up during this unboxing, guys. Really, really cool. So thumbs up to Corsair for including these in there. These are really nice. So let me see what else is in here. All right, and a user manual, of course. So we'll put all this off to the side and dig into this box a little further, see if we can find anything else. So let's pick you up. It says open here. It's a nice little arrow that lets us know where to open it. That's pretty nice. All right, and this looks like the last piece. I'll close this up and put it away. And it looks like this is going to be your wrist rest. And this is a pretty robust wrist rest. It's not light by any stretch of the imagination. I'll be quite honest with you. It looks like it has another piece on it. Let me see something. Yeah, it's like a magnet. It's a magnetized wrist rest. All right, it's double-sided. To what effect, I don't know why, but it is covered. So let's take this off and see what's going on with it. We're going to need Susan for her surgical precision again. Let's grab her up. And let's see if we can get inside of the patient. Okay, so that's making a little more sense, guys. So I guess the idea is this. So it magnetizes on there, onto this little base. And this side right here is really, really textured side. It's like really bumpy, really rugged. And I guess that could be a little too rugged for some people if you're moving your wrist around a lot, maybe get a little too abrasive. And this other side is quite a bit smoother. Actually, it's a lot smoother. So while I like the look of the textured side, this, yeah, that feels a lot better on my wrist. And I haven't even tried the other way. Well, it doesn't feel bad that way either, but it feels better for me the other way. So I think I'll be rocking the other side while I'm gaming, and when I'm not gaming, I'll have this little textured side because it just has like this little detail on it that makes it look pretty cool. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, really cool. So let's put this off to the side. I'm gonna cut out of this real quick, start making the modifications to the computer, and the next time you guys will see me, all of this stuff will be set up. All right, guys, so now we're back. It's actually a couple of days later, as you can tell from my hair and my shirt, but we actually picked up some other things. So over this course of these last couple of days, I ordered some extra Corsair HD 140 fans because I found out they had those, and I wanted to get those all going with the RGB. I got some Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM, and I'll show you how that kit looks in just a second. And I also picked up this Corsair Glaive RGB mouse because I wanted to, like I said, I want to improve my first-person shooters and just being able to play on PC and get a little more used to it. Sorry, I know some of you guys are like, hey, wait a minute, Rux, you didn't show us the RAM. So this is the RAM kit that I currently have inside of the build. So the Corsair Vengeance, there you go. You guys get a good look at it. RGB, I got 32 gigs in there. But let's go on over to the finished product, guys. All right, so I actually updated this corner a little bit. It was a lot more junk going over there before, but I'm just gonna come around here and get on down to the keyboard, which we have following our Wonderful World of Rux theme, using the blue, black, and white. So it's kind of pulsing over and transferring over to the two mice, as you can see there. So really cool. Now, there's two different programs you actually use here. You use Corsair Link, which seems to control the RAM. It'll control the graphics cards LED. It'll control the LED strips and the LED fans. But this program over here, which is I think Corsair Utility Link, controls, as you can see, the keyboard, the glaive mouse, the little mouse pad, the MM800, and the scimitar. And there's quite a few different effects that you can go through. But let me kind of make my way around and show you everything as it stands right here. So this is the PC now. So I put the 140mm fans back there. I just have them on pulse right now, going from black to white, along with the motherboard has its own little IO shield that's on pulse that goes from black to white. I mean, from actually blue to off, black to white. I don't know where that came from. And this is the new inside. So let me take the side panel off so you guys get a much better look at what's going on here. All right, let's get this side panel off. Snatch that up and let you take a look inside of there. So, don't know if you guys can really make all this out on camera, but you got the RAM backhand to back that's alternating between the blue and white. Really nice, really cool effect. I'm really liking that. The motherboard, like I said, if you could see the little LEDs down there are just going blue off and on there breathing. Now the fans are all synced up. So these fans, along with the LED strips, are synced, and they're going from blue to white and blue to white back and forth all the way up to the point where they reach this bottom fan, which is just doing a pulsing of a white right now. So that's something that I wanted to give you guys an update on. So that bottom fan right there and the back fan, they're both pulsing and doing just white off and on. And that's because I don't have another LED controller to sync those last two fans up. So the max amount of fans you can do is 6, and I clearly have 8. So there you go. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for the update and the current state of Bad Mojo right now with the PC update and my RGB build. I will be looking into investing into the Corsair Commander Pro to try to get all the lights synced up, because it's really messing with my OCD. But guys, anyway, at this point, I'm gonna end it. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below, as it does help the channel out tremendously. Follow us. Social media links will be down in the description below. Guys, if you haven't already done so, subscribe. We're putting content up. I'm trying to get a little more consistent, get back on schedule after working 700 jobs. But anyway, guys, you got questions about anything in the setup, some comments, leave it down in the comment section below. Remember to holler at your boy. Anyway, as always, in true Ruxman fashion, slow down, but never stop. Ruxman out. Love you, baby. Mean it.